Hello everyone, this is Godzilla Wolf 1 and I am back with another Digimon Survive live stream. And I have now returned. Sorry that there was nothing no streams last week. Last Saturday I went to go see Across the Spider-Verse, which the only showing I could actually make to was the one that ended after my stream would have started. So couldn't really do much about that. But then on Wednesday I had on Wednesday there was a family reunion I had to go to, so I apologize for that. But we are back. Hopefully YouTube does not do something stupid because I was gone for a week, because YouTube is stupid half the time. Just let me message this out, then we will get started. Okay, just gonna have to do that, I guess. One of the sites was being weird. Okay, so we will get started shortly. But I've got 2 weeks of D&D I can catch you guys up on while we wait. So last week, Dragonlance, we actually took a fort that was occupied by most of the Red Dragon Army. Well, not most of it, by a sizable platoon of the Red Dragon Army. We retook the fort. The first time we started that by me, I'm an Aarakocra again, dropping the Barbarian from 40 feet up onto a Draconian's head, which worked perfectly. Then then they got wiped out. The rest of that platoon, the rest of those, 2 guys actually, got taken out. And then we started the actual retaking of the fort with the Paladin and Artillerist Artificer using me as a paraglider to launch down, to get off the tower we were on and get down to ground level to help the rest of the party. The Barbarian, however, because, fun fact, Aarakocra cannot wear medium or heavy armor, not because they're not strong enough, but because the way their joints work, it will interfere with their wings. They need to have a certain range of mobility for them to be able to use their wings. But I am strong enough to carry the Paladin and the Artillerist Artificer at the same time. I was not strong enough to carry the Barbarian as well. So basically the Barbarian decided to use his rage. He was still raging. That's why I sky dropped him while he was raging. Because, fun fact, fall damage is bludgeoning damage, so it's halved by a Barbarian's rage. And then he proceeded to jump off the tower and crash through the roof of the barracks, doing a superhero landing and intimidating a good amount of soldiers into just running away. We did not have to fight them. They just ran away. And I got to use Spirit Guardians, which Spirit Guardians is really fun. And I got to pull off the funnest thing to do when you are a Grave Cleric, and one reason I really, really love Grave Clerics. Path to the Grave on the Paladin Smite. We're going with some 1D&D rules of Paladins being able to use unarmed smites with unarmed strikes. Yeah, we basically turned it into the Shining Finger from G Gundam. From Path to the Grave, the smite, and I can't remember, he might have crit. I can't remember if he crit or not. I know he hit. I don't think he crit. But the amount of just additional damage that the Path to the Grave and the smite did together was just amazing. That's why I love Grave Clerics. Grave Clerics are awesome. But anyway, let's start. And I haven't even gotten to the level where I get, what's it called? Sentinel at Death's Door, which basically does the opposite of Path to the Grave, where instead of doubling damage, I half damage. Well, not half damage, it's more okay. It's more you negate a crit. Sentinel at Death's Doors negates crits. Where Path to the Grave invokes vulnerability. Which, yeah, if you... Okay, so... Who do I want to bring along? Well, we do want our Sovereign to get stronger. And the two... those two. Let's see. I forget. Okay, you. And Galliumon. But yeah, Path to the Grave is awesome. Okay, this is probably going to be a bit of overkill, but... I don't think it has enough range, no. She might, however. Okay, yeah, she can finish him off. But... And we've got Cherubimon Virtue with mode, which I'm very happy about. So, yeah, basically Path to the that was a lot of fun getting to pull off Path to the Grave. Last episode of Dragonlance wasn't really... we're just a role-playing session, so not too much to talk about there. Okay, and Bahumon, which I do like. But me and the Paladin did get to have some fun. Not really. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to be able to attack otherwise, so might as well. I do like Bancho Stingmon. Yeah, me and the Paladin actually did get to, you know, be the paladin and the cleric, and we were basically healing at a local like doctor, because using our clerical abilities to heal at a nearby doctor, which was fun. Okay, so if I can, I know this has a good bit of range. Yeah, that can hit them. And paralyzed him. Good. And in doing so, we managed to get some people to be interested in the followings of Habakkuk, which that's the deity we basically when we decided to start the game, and he decided to be a paladin, I decided to be a cleric. We found out that, and that's annoying, we discovered that our domains actually lined up with each other. So, like, I think he's a critical role introduced and why did I do that? I did not have... That was completely unnecessary. Anyway, now I can actually do this. But, okay, let's see what we get from this. Aegis Crystal. Let me see if I can just, like, finish him off with a simple thrust rather than blowing him up. Ooh, okay, this guy is actually posing an issue. Why am I missing this guy? Like, I've missed both shots on this guy. That is kind of stupid. Like, does he have an ability that makes it easier for him to miss? Of course, the Sovereign is making her way over. I don't... Oh, he can actually hit from here. That... That is actually really impressive, so... And if it was just a little closer and I would have been able to hit all both of them at once. Okay, let's see, will that... No, that won't finish him. It's actually weaker. Okay, good. I managed to finish him off that way. But, yeah, we managed to, like, I'm a Grave Cleric, and he's using, I believe, the Paladin's, I believe, using a Critical Role subclass, I think, Oath of the Open Sea, I think. Yeah, because for those that don't know, Critical Role is not technically official content, but, like, they have this agreement with, like, D&D Beyond. You've nothing here either. Yeah, but all we can do is keep looking. I know, man. Man, I'm beat. Looking so much for nothing to show for it would dampen anyone's spirits. What can get a motivate again? A 6 of duty, food, or maybe... Superhero Minoru. Let's go with Superhero Minoru. Trying to save the world, we have to do our best here. I get that, it's just... Still, if we looked around this much and haven't found something, ain't we missing something? But the same still, I don't know what that thing could be. Alright, guess I'll keep looking. Okay, that was inaccurate, but at this point I'm not going too hard into worrying about this. Okay, I believe I was like looking around, like if I remember right, it was 2 weeks ago, so it's hard to remember what I was doing. Okay, fine. Vexing Crystal. Fine. Stamina Crystal. And an enemy. Okay. I really need to level grind, because I'm pretty sure I'm not equipped to deal with the Sovereigns, given Bahumon was level 70, I believe. Ooh, okay. Okay, I see a Phoenixmon over there. I know I can get a mega, like the mega level thing for Phoenixmon. Oh, also, but I don't really need it. Also, I do kind of want to do, let me see. Yeah, I'm going to avoid killing Biyomon if at all possible, because she's my favorite Digimon, and I don't know why I was doing a bit of a sing-song thing. I really shouldn't have been. I don't know. Okay, now all the Birdramons. But, okay, Warp Digivolve to Charubimon, which I do appreciate. I love the fact that we got Charubimon Virtue. Let's get rid of the let's get the Biyomon to give up. Okay, it's the Chlorophyll. Okay, I don't know why I'm talking like this. Someday I'm gonna run this joint. Not a chance. Yeah, the Biyomons are some reason like really really value honesty, but also are kind of very I'm gonna take the Biyomon. The Biyomon's coming with us. Also, Shuji doesn't really strike me. It kind of strikes me as the honest type for the most part, except when he's, you know, lying to himself about his abusive father and his whole complex of not wanting to... Ooh, if I was one more forward, that would actually hit everyone. Yeah, well, that's the power of a sovereign for you. I want Digivolve too. You know what, let's buff you up more. Stay alert out there. Got it, Ro. I mean, oh. Right, gotcha, Ro. I do like Truthful Route Ro. Truthful Route Ro is awesome. Okay. Do I have a Vexing Crystal on Plesiommon? Is that what's happening there? There was really no reason to do that. I like Bonshu Stingmon. But, yeah, so... And for those that don't know Dragonlance lore, there's this group called the Searchers, which are basically essentially they're kind of charlatans. They're attempting to like Dragonlance, the gods of Krynn kind of left the world due to the fact that, well, you know, humanity kind of forced them to cause the cataclysm. And for understandable reasons, and, you know, various things. I think if I aim this right, depending on how far the range is on this. Okay, if I go... Okay, maybe right here. Is there any way I can hit both of them? I don't think this will do it. Actually, yes, that will. I love how powerful the Sovereigns are, but that makes perfect sense. And the Searchers are... They basically make... kind of make up their own... pantheon and try to convince everyone it's real. Like, they're, you know, sort of trying to replace the gods of Krynn with this fake pantheon. Okay, let me look at that. There's something posted here. Let's see. A schedule for children, rules for garbage removal, flyer for choir lessons. Nothing that seems useful. Okay. Fencing and cones like you see around. Construction sites are scattered everywhere. There's no construction workers to be found. And that's kind of an issue with Krynn at the moment, is the Searchers are kind of running around putting a bit of a muddle on things. And a lot of them do end up being con artists. A tricycle for kids. I bet you could ride it, Agumon. You're right, how do I ride one of these? I'll show you if we have time later. We can practice together. Okay, that would be cute. That would be very cute. How this car only has 3 wheels. Yeah, is that unusual? We've seen one at least. Maybe models like this were more common in the past. Around here is covered in drawings. Looks like kids' doodles. You jump in and out of these circles to play. Oh, I want to give it a try. Boing, boing, boing. Oh, I do like it when Agumon's cute. Or when the partners are cute. So, yeah, the searchers we have not had any encounters with. Okay, I'll do this one last. We have not had any encounters with the searchers, but my character Akias is from the area of Kryn. That is basically their home headquarters. Oh, it's you guys. Sorry, we haven't found the shrine yet. Hey, Takuma, don't you think it's weird we've come up empty after looking so much? Let's totally give up. We have to keep going. Alright, Saki, I'll teach you the secret of finding what you're looking for. Secret? What is that? This better not be another joke. And where did... Oh, yeah, Minoru's searching with me. My owl would be fed up, but Saki wants to hear him out. I'm curious to see what he plans to say. I'll just listen in. Ready? When you're looking for something, they say you'll find it when you least expect it. So you gotta lower your expectations, same as how most people find dates. What's that got to do with anything? Thank you, I'll be here all week. Okay, that was actually amusing. So this is a stand-up routine now. Saki's cheered up. Was that his goal all along? She's... What a guy. Alright, let's leave Minoru to his jokes and get back to the task at hand now. Yeah, we'll see how funny he is after he gets a smaller portion at supper. Ah, come on, lighten up, oh. Okay, that was amusing. Minoru put a smile on their faces. He really is on another level sometimes. But, one of the things that the healer basically kind of compared us to the searchers, but in a, like, positively, basically saying that we were essentially the real holy workers, which we were, because we actually are following an actual deity that exists. Sup guys, as you can see, we've come up empty on the shrine search. Kato, what are you dilly-dallying for? We're looking at here next. I know, hold your horses. Her Majesty here has been working me to the bone this whole time. Kinda feel bad for the guy. I think we should help him out. You think? Kato doesn't really seem to mind. Let's actually stay out of it, because let's be honest, Kato, with how he can act, how much he frustrates his sister sometimes, kind of fits. Kato seems to be handling well enough. Maybe we aren't needed here. Okay, good. That was the right decision. Yeah, more than enough for the job. You guys check out another spot. You sure going along with her whims is just gonna wear you out? Hey, moron, how many years do you think I've been doing this older brother thing? I'm used to indulging her, believe me. Earth to Kato, get over here already. Yeah, I'm coming. Get it, don't worry about me. He almost seems happy to be ordered around by her, weird guy. Hey, watch your mouth, that's probably not the case. Yeah, I kind of guessed that Kato wouldn't, is kind of just okay with that. And even if he's... Okay, the duo... Shuji with Ra, I wonder how the search is going. Okay, I think I already actually... Hey Doug, I'm sorry, I haven't found anything over here. Ao and Saki already gave this place a once-over. I doubt they overlooked anything. Now, no use grumbling about it. Let's go over this place with a fine-tooth comb. All you people say that it just beeps me off even more. What? Why? Minoru didn't say anything wrong. It's just the way he said it. That's nothing new. I'm gonna do this because this seemed... That was a rude thing to say, Minoru. Ra is older, you should respect him. Okay, yeah, that's what I expected to... The answer. Ra does, is generally a pretty good guy in this timeline. Exactly, show some respect. Respect, he says. Gee whiz, Rue, you think you can find that shrine for us? Pretty pleased with a cherry on top? See this Takuma? This boy is pressing his luck again. I wouldn't say pressing per se, if he was just born that way. Yeah, what you said, I was born lucky. Ro and I can handle this area. You two should look somewhere else. Got it. Good luck here. Okay, so got more affinity with Ro, which at this point is only really good for team-ups. Like, team attacks, because... Let me see. Yeah, so... Yeah, obviously the guys... Actually, I've almost got Rao maxed out. Which I'm wondering if anything special happens once we get to that. And then the Saki's encouragement is through the roof. Miyu, I still need to work on. For some, and these two have that, but they don't have affinities, which is weird to me. Anyway, I think. Oh yeah, I already did this one. Okay, so that is everything. Time to move on. So yeah, me and the Paladin managed to do our thing, which was nice. Also, me and the... He doesn't seem to be looking for anything. Should I talk to him? Also, me and the Artificer and the other Artificer, there's two Artificers, made a mechanical arm for one of the Artificers who lost his. So that was fun. Wait, does that mean you aren't going to look with us, Professor? Hello, XX. Glad you can make it. Yes, I'm afraid so. I'll rest here for a bit. I thought I was used to working in the field, but my age is catching up with me. Man, must be tough getting older on the knees, I mean. Oh, I couldn't have said it better myself. Minoru, do not make light of the companion who has journeyed so far with us. What? But I wasn't. Okay, Professor, we'll look for the shrine. You rest here. Leave it to us. Thank you. I'll contribute to your search with all knowledge at my disposal. Well, time to get back to the... Huh? Over there? Ain't that Haru? Okay, Renamon, what are you up to in this timeline? Haru, why is he here? Hey, Haru. Yeah, because Renamon didn't get to lure us to the library because we kind of just noped out of there. Like, I don't... Did we even go back to the school? I don't know if we even went back to the school. I know we didn't stay there as often as we normally would. Like, under normal circumstances, we stay at the school because we have to rescue all the people from the park, but we stopped the park from being destroyed, which caused the timeline to shift, and we just kind of... like, I wonder if she actually did make the library. Like, I wonder if the library was created and Renamon just ended up waiting there for us to show up. But we didn't? Whoa, the heck is he running for? Yo, you think he's another fake? No, if he was, I'd try to he'd try to come trick us like the fake Miyuki did. That's definitely the real Haru. I'd recognize the restless countenance anywhere. Ah, true that, but why then? He's running away. What's he hiding from? Why would he leave without a word? Hold on up. What's there to doubt about a kid like that? We should head after him. I'll go with this one. We have to follow him. Hey, what's he thinking wandering around a place like this? Something strange is afoot. Come on, Falcomon, let's go. Professor, something bothering you? No, pay it no mind, it's a personal matter. Go on, you should hurry after him. Sure, alright. Okay, I'm pretty sure these are all the exact same. I mean, we can talk to them to see. Okay, alrighty then. So yeah, just continuing on, I guess. Hey, wasn't that Haru just now? I'm afraid he flew the coop immediately. Wowzer, that boy has some legs on him. Hey, I know we're giving chase here, but are we sure that's Haru and not a Kinzoku? Kinzoku? Something's off for sure, but we can't draw any conclusion yet. We've got him beat on numbers if he attacks, so we'll be fine. Let's go see who that is. Right. I do know the Master is probably more desperate in this timeline, because he hasn't gotten a single sacrifice yet. There he is, Yoharu. What a pain, leave me alone. Sounds like the real deal to me. Indeed, we have observed such exploration on his part countless times. At any rate, it's too dangerous to go into the woods on your own. Let's hurry back to the others. You got it. Everyone, this way. Is that really Haru? Yeah, no doubt about it. That's the Haru we know. Then why is he running away? I'm afraid our only option is to inquire this with the boy himself. Oh, there he is. Is he the real one? Sorry. Yes, I'm me, not some Kanzaku exercise. Believe that, then why'd you run? He's right, we were so worried about you. That day after we ran from the factory, all you guys looked after me. I wanted to look for Miyuki, so I went off on my own. That made me feel awkward. Sounds like the real deal, doesn't he? Yeah, it all adds up. You're suspicious of me? In that case, let's talk about what we've all done up until now. And this has to be the real punk. Definitely that cocky attitude is Haru's trademark for sure. Yes, it would seem so. Phew, that's a relief. Sheesh, so confusing. Hey, it was just a misunderstanding. That's good, right? Seriously, I'm relieved to see Haru safe. Seeing how worried we were about him, I've got a thing or two I'd like to say, but... Oh, actually, I wonder if he has any clues about Miyuki's whereabouts. Let's go with have you seen Miyuki? So did you find Miyuki? No, not yet. I see, I'll tell you the whole story later, but she's been taken over by the Master. It's dangerous to approach her on your own. Oh. At any rate, what were you doing here? This place means a lot to my sister and me. I thought you might find her around here. Means a lot to you? This is where we live back in our world, even our room is here. Whoa, for real, man? What a dump you lived in. Minoru, rude. He's right, just look at it. It was still pristine when we came here, though. No, but these apartments were already like this by the time we got here, right? Not quite. Miyuki and I came here much earlier than all of you. Long enough for this place to fall apart? Just when did you get here? I was alone this whole time. That must have been tough. Unbelievable. Hold on, this ain't a year or so we're talking about. You didn't grow up? Oh yeah, because time displacement. Haru's telling the truth. Miyuki was incredibly confused when we ended up back in our world. What are you all doing here? We're searching for the shrine. Shrine? We needed to get everyone back to our world. I see, back to your world. Is Haru glaring at us? No, it must be my imagination. His expression's as vacant as ever. Okay, so we know this is Renamon, and we know she's made a deal with the Master. But the kids don't. Like, that's the thing with this. I got it, acting on, you know, the knowledge that the kids don't know Renamon and is Haru, and Haru's a bad guy at this point. Sort of. Remember the waterway back at the park was suspicious. Is there any way to get inside? I saw a spot when I walked around here. Whoa, really? Would you be willing to show it to us? Sure, come with me. So Renamon's clearly up to something. What's wrong, Professor? Something you want to say? No. Oh no, time is of the essence. It's not important. Let's hurry on ahead. Okay. What's with the professor? He's had a grim look on his face since we found Haru. This is it. Oh, now that's the ticket. QQ. Oh, Kunamon's petrified over here. You inside, Haru? I did, but I didn't find anything. What's the point of sticking around here, then? We should go inside. Something's bothering me. Takuma, Rao, hurry up now. Coming. Alright, let's go. Yeah. Okay, Kunimon is worried. If there's nothing inside, why is Kunimon shaking like a leaf? And not there yet. Almost there. Okay, so obviously Renamon's up to something. Can't tell how long we've walked this dark passage. Here we are. So bright. This is the Northern Shrine. Hey, look. Okay, yeah, that's Ibanmon. Is that how you pronounce his name? Oh no. Is that the sovereign monster? Nothing wrong with it. Look, those monsters are all over it. Attacked by the monster's thugs. We have to help it. I will not fall to such worthless rabble. Takuma, it's beside itself with pain. There's no telling what it might do. Alright, so what do we do now? Aesthetic, what a joke. Haru turned into a monster? Beep, so he really was a fake in disguise. No, that's not it. Haru was always Renamon. Renamon? Yes, that's right, Renamon. A kimono Gami. I'm Miyuki, my sister's partner. What did you say? Blabbering old fool. Professor, I have to save him. Where's the Scottish accent and Irish accent? Did they establish which head, ever establish which head is which? I do the accents, but I'm not very good at a Scottish and Irish accent. I mean, I could try, but it would probably sound weird. Behave yourself. Ugh. Renamon, stop this right now. Why should I? This is just what I want. 50 years ago, this man, then a boy, ran off and left his sister behind. Since then, I've continued to protect her. Not him, me. I suppose this scene is supposed to be nasty, but the close-up show the limits of the game engine. Yeah. Wait, what? What is all this? The professor is Haru? Renamon protected Miyuki? The professor grew up in our world while Miyuki stayed here without growing? What? Then Miyuki is the professor's sister? Oh man, I can't make heads or tails of all this. So she's like Rip Van Winkle? Actually, that's entirely accurate. Well, not entirely accurate, she wasn't asleep, but... You know. Bring this man will boost the Master's power and letting them defeat him. Ibanwumon. Well, to be fair, we kind of... In this timeline, they kind of completely bypassed Renamon's entire plan at the library. So things that would have been revealed gradually during that kind of have to get like revealed all at once. Letting them defeat Ibon. If that meddler gone, the Master won't need the maiden's power. Miyuki will be saved. Master promised me this is the only way to save Miyuki. Plan on saving Miyuki with such an awful method? Think, Renamon, if the Master grows stronger, Miyuki will be that much harder to save. Shut up, what do you all know? Yes, I'm the one who will save Miyuki. Not you, not any of you, and certainly not that pathetic man. Renamon, do you even know what you're doing right now? Did I ask you for a lecture? Maybe you'd better shut your mouth so I don't have to listen to any more of that drivel. Renamon, Agumon, let's do this. Looks like we just have to smack some sense into her. Oh, is that so? I'd like to see you try. Sacrifice this man together with the rest of you. Okay, so are we going to be fighting with Ibon Wumon, or are we going to end up having to fight Ibon Wumon? Because he did say he was hurt and kind of going berserk. Say Miyuki, me, it shall be my hands that set her free. You promise me I finish off the 4 sovereign monsters that contain this power, and he lets Miyuki go. Professor, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Renamon, you're wrong. What, you're still alive? How? Be dead, pathetic human scum. You don't deserve to live. That I would fail to kill a traitor like you is infuriating. Why must you all interfere? Well, he had more power. Power you could not hope to match. What is this? Don't tell me she's evolving. Guard, anyone, here it comes. Feel my thirst for power. Feel it in every part of me. Okay, she's just gonna jump straight to Sequoiamon. No, just straight to Talmon. Okay, so the implication I get from that is the evolution, I think, isn't going to be a good one. Yeah, I think this is a mistake on their part. They probably should have had her turn into one of Talmon's dark versions. But the way I read it, yeah, Talmon, or Dolmon, I think it was a case that, let me see, what is the name of Talmon's evil counterpart? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you got the O and U backwards. It would be D-O-U. But yeah, it really should have been that one. Like, that feels like it should have been a dark evolution, but I guess maybe Miyuki's not here. But the way I read this is she never was able to get beyond Cubimon before. Like, that's the way I read it. It seems you have no initiative listening to me. Professor will give you a chance. Will, when the moment's right, call out to her. I will, thank you. Yeah, Renamon is female in this game, that just the localization kind of mixed that up a little bit. Okay, so not gonna use okay, I didn't realize this was 3, but I think we can still defeat Talmon with just these 3. I thought I could have more. Especially because all these 3 have megas. Do I actually have to fight these guys? No, I don't. Actually, I can just completely ignore them. So, if I fight them, I do get more experience. And this guy is super weak to Radiant. Like, I don't have to fight these guys, but it would definitely give us a bit of a... There's a benefit to do so. Okay, so... Well, I can always transform when I get there. She's a data type, so if I want to fight her as Machine Dramon, but I think for this situation specifically, War Greymon is best due to being the big, you know, throw the Orb of Death at them. The huge AoE. Okay, can't quite hit them both. So I guess I'll just do this. Everyone War Greymon. Okay, and Warp Digivolve to this guy. Bancho Stingmon. Okay, probably best to give the crit chance increase to Takuma. Or to War Greymon. Because of the AoE. Okay, well, I'm gonna send him over here so he can nuke these guys. Okay, that'll hit those two. There's no way, if I could land one right there, it'd hit all of them at once. Yeah, the triangle can make it difficult to hit multiple. Yeah, I'll just leave Bancho Stingmon to deal with them. Yeah, I think I get more experience from beating them all. Oh, that almost wiped him out in one hit. Professor, now. Talmon, listen to what I'm saying. The Master is just using you. Being the Source Sovereign monsters would free him. It'd be the end of everything. Why should I trust anything you say, traitor? Let's end this once and for all. Grr, it's hopeless. Professor, don't give up. Takuma, you're right. As long as I draw breath, I can't give in. Okay, that worked exactly as I wanted it to, so... But I am going to take a momentary break to get this, whatever in this. Okay, there's another one. And War Greymon just annihilates them. I don't know if I have enough range. No, I don't have enough range. Okay, let's see how much... Okay, you've not used any specially. No, can't hit from here. Okay. And going to slide evolve to Machine Dramon because she is database. Dramon fighting them is suicide. She's out-leveled and outnumbered, and she's built for stealth and illusion. Not a toe-to-toe fight. Makes me wonder if on some level that's exactly why she's doing this. Okay, now that one's confused, and let's do this. We'll halt this world's destruction to Trubimon. Yes, come, let's go, Shuji. Yeah, and this thing's gonna attack her now because it's confused. Let's do this so I can get a multi-kill up there with Machine Dramon's cannon. Oh, okay, probably not gonna get multi-kill. Whoa! Okay! Whoa. I mean, Mugen Dramon can Machine Dramon can still finish her off. I did not expect her to be able to hit that hard. Impossible. How can you triumph over the power of the Master? Can't afford to lose, and for the exact same reason as you. We need to save Miyuki. Save Miyuki? Taomon, listen to me. I know you share a powerful bond with Miyuki, and I have no intention of taking her away from you. I want to save her just like you. I'm asking you to help us. Please lend us your aid. What just happened? At last, I'm free of those miserable insects. Ibanwumon, you're back to normal. Please, you have to listen to us. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Garumon's probably going to show up at some point. Please, you have to listen to us. So what, this was your doing, was it? You dare challenge me? Wretched fools, you will regret what you've done. Hey, this is bad. I won't listen to a word we say. Taomon, can you fight? I cannot. I used up all my power against you. Alright, in that case, please just rest. Hey, Takuma. Me? Ibanwumon is a formidable opponent, but your chance of winning isn't zero. Its attack technique is nothing to sneeze at, but it takes time to repair. It uses to wipe out the Kinzaku, so it shouldn't be able to do it again for a while. The 4 sovereign monsters are all weakened. It should take time for it to time to recover its power. That should give you an opening. Taomon. Alrighty, you better win. I think the idea here is that he's just berserk from getting from kind of in a battle, like, kind of just not thinking straight. Yeah, you got it. So, yeah, a victory right after the screen with him screaming. The barrier attacks won't get through. It's one of the sovereign monsters. I should have known it wouldn't be this easy. We'll never be able to hold out. Can't just give up. There's gotta be some way to win this. If we ever hope to save Miyuki, we can't give up now. Save Miyuki. We need to find some way to calm him down, to get him to acknowledge our strength. If you were to regain his composure. Huh? Rubawan were to overcome his anger and acknowledge your strength. Said the Olympus 12 and Yggdrasil oversee different servers of the digital world. Yeah, that is true. If Ibawa acknowledge your strength, Miyuki could say, I wonder if the four sovereigns are overseers of this digital world. Yeah, I get the feeling of that. From what they said, it was supposed to be like the master seemed to have been supposed to be that, but then he fell. Given the indications, I've got a guess as to who the master actually is, other than what we've heard, other than obviously the name we got. But yeah, that seems to be the case. It seems like the four sovereign monsters are supposed to probably collectively be overseers with the master, but they had to seal him. Yes, it's the only way. You need only subdue this one beast. And two more after. I doubt you're capable of that on your own. And I say that all is forgiven, but if it will save Miyuki, I will lend you my aid. You'll help us? Don't misunderstand me, old man. No, Akiharu. My only wish is to save Miyuki. You decided on your last words? Okay, so yeah, he's just gone completely berserk. I'm afraid not. You see, I have no intention of dying here. Up until now, it wasn't really in my right mind. Me to resort to cheap tricks. Oh, how admirable you to admit it. But you, Ibawumon, one of the sovereign monsters, are now relying on similar methods. And how is that? You see it? That barrier you employ against mere humans and beasts, is that fair? What is this? You wish to provoke me? How interesting. Very well then, I will crush you with all of my strength. Okay, so at the very least he's reasonable enough to play fair. Perfect, here we go, our attacks will work, but we'll be facing his full strength. Wouldn't have it any other way, let's do this, we're going to save Miyuki. Okay, so it's at least reasonable enough that even when he's in a berserker rage, he'll at least play fair. Okay, so obviously the kids need to be the ones, especially her. Okay, these two definitely. Who last? Saki has useful effects. Has a long range. Okay. That, you know, plant versus plant. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with here. Okay, he's a vaccine type. Oh crud, that is a big range. Sovereign protection. Rapids, raises damage dealt by water attacks 2 ranks, prevents all status. Okay, so all the sovereigns must have that. Now, what does this do? Moderate chance of confusing them. Okay, that is an issue. Yeah. Also, it's kind of that kind of spoils it I honestly believe that Saki's going to be one of the sovereign evolutions. Which, this one also kind of seems the most likely. Because plant. Also, she's a data type, which helps. Yep, I can hit him from all the way over here. Okay, at the very least, she can regenerate from that and hit him from a really far distance away. Warp Digivolve 2, Charles Rubymon. Okay, as useful as these things can be, I'm gonna destroy them so he can't use... Okay, we'll see if I can get him not to move closer. Okay. Alright, so let's see. He cannot have his... He is immune to status reduction, so that means he literally cannot be confused, which is definitely useful. Okay, and since he's data type, I mean he's a vaccine type, that means he's weak to data. So Dino Rexmon is the best choice. And I forgot to do the talk action with Minoru. That wasn't a good idea. But of course, Bahuman, who cannot hit from this distance, but she's definitely going to be our big hitter here because, well, she's... Also, let me check. What are his weaknesses? Okay, he's actually weak to ground. And I believe she resists water, so yeah, she's definitely our big pinch hitter here. Yeah, we want to stop him from getting close enough that those can heal him. That's what we really need to do. Also, I believe that... Okay, he can't be sealed, but he could still be confused, which will be a problem. Okay, there's really no reason... Well, I'm gonna get up here. Okay, good. That did not confuse us. That's... Oh wait, now talk to Bahumon, because need her to be fast enough to keep up with him, because she's gonna be our guy, our gal, to do the most damage on this guy. Let's see, is there any way to actually, that I can hit him from this range? No. Okay. Okay, so going to attack him with Heaven's Judgment here, and then gonna actually move him back next to this in hopes it'll actually heal him. You can do it. Oh, thanks, Saki. She can hit from a really ridiculously far distance. And that's kind of hysterical. Okay, this is fitting. Okay, we won. Okay, and those two have Digivolve. I mean, not Digivolve leveled up. Okay, so we won. He was a bit of a damage sponge, though. How'd you like that? I will not fall to mere humans and be... Stop, we don't want to fight you anymore. We came here to ask a favor. Why should I care what the likes of you seek? I can still fight. That's enough. Hey, didn't I see you with Bahumon? No, you look like you're someone else. Ginbu, yeah, that's the name of the turtle. The black tortoise. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, so you are the humans who met with Bahumon. I never would have believed anyone other than him could have bested Ibanwuman. You must have trained hard, just as we once did. If I was simply careless, I would not lose again. Oh, I'm not sure of that. Let me express our appreciation again. Thank you again for helping our moment of crisis. Oh, that's okay. We're just trying to save Miyuki anyway. Miyuki, is that a human name? Yeah, she's a friend of ours who was taken over by the Master. We want you to help us rescue her. What do you think? Their word rings true. Surely you saw us much in that fight just now. I suppose. So you'll help us? We will do what we can. I'm afraid our power alone will not be enough to grant your request, but we can offer you knowledge. Knowledge? Yes, for instance. Those who stand by your side, your partners, Kimonogami, friends, and family, you call them, does not being in their presence feel oddly comforting. Yes, I know what you're talking about. That's no surprise, for humans and Kimonogami were once two parts of the same soul. Through one another, you grow stronger than you could on your own. We're the reason Agumon and the other have gotten so much stronger. Yes, I imagine they're far stronger than they would otherwise be. We had to wander all across this world, often getting into fights until we realized that. So you were just like us. Exactly, the world is filled with the things unquantifiable by our value system. Some can be considered good, others evil, and Haruchika realized this first, and as a result he gained immense power. Haruchika, the master. I'm sure unimaginable difficulties still lie in store for you. Are you prepared to face them despite knowing this? Prepared to face the coming hardships, of course I'm scared, but we have to go on. To save the world, protect our friends, and return home, we have tons of reasons. To then support our terrified hearts, giving us courage. Of course we're prepared. Let's go with protect our friends. We want to protect our friends. Well, he said... What he said, we'll save Miyuki, Falcomon, every last one of our peeps. Splendid, splendid answer indeed. I'm sure you can overcome any adversity that comes your way. Thank you, I'll make sure we do, no matter what. No need to thank me, I simply felt I could entrust you with this. Oh, why is that? Because you are the first humans I've met in some time, and I was struck by your progress. Okay, so... Yep, Saki becomes Iban Wumon. That's what I figured. Okay, so my guess right now is Haruchika's partner is Fang Longmon. That's what I'm going to guess, is that the master is probably like a amalgam of those two somehow. Or there's something that happened, but I get the feeling that Haruchika was Fang Longmon's partner, because if the four sovereigns sealed him away, but he was part of their group originally, I think Fang Longmon or Hong Longmon, depending on how you pronounce it. I mean, however you want to pronounce it, is the most likely candidate for his partner. We got a Bawumon and that boy to acknowledge us. They entrusted us with their power. We'll just have to show them we're worthy of that trust. So his real name is Haruchika. Hey, take a look around. Yep, fog is gone because we saved Iban Wumon. The fog is lifting. Well, that's proof there that our actions haven't been in vain. Right, so do you think the others are okay? I don't think we need to worry about that. Take a look. Hey, are you guys okay? Of course we're okay. Can't you tell by looking? Well, it sounds like you're doing well enough, Kato. But the others don't seem to have completely recovered yet. Yeah, hey, why don't we stop and rest for a bit? Sounds good to me. That was exhausting. Yeah, I'm worn out. Okay, so let's actually look at this. Okay. Let's see. So, obviously he's not the fastest partner, but he definitely... No surprise that he has really high defenses. Because of course he does. Because he's a turtle. What's also interesting is that he gives her a vaccine ultimate, Mega. Yeah, I'm all worn out. Thank you, Lotmon. Go and rest now. So we beat another one of the four sovereign monsters? Yeah, just barely. And two of them down already. Maybe these guys aren't what they cracked up to be. Or maybe we're just that strong. I should say not to get too full of yourself, but heck, maybe a little won't hurt. Well, it wasn't just us. Renamon helped out more than anyone else. You, how dare you show your face here? Yeah, you did a real number on us. Guys, you don't understand. Renamon was just... Takuma, stop. We should let this play out. Shuji? Don't worry, just trust them. Ask again, why'd you trick us? I wanted to save Miyuki. Alright, just make sure you never pull that crap again, okay? What, that's it? You gotta be kidding me. What more do you want? All she did was try to protect someone she cared about. I mean, I know I'd do whatever it took to keep Miyu safe. Okay. Not cool, Kato, but I guess I do know how you feel. Dang, bro, that's heavy. When you think about it, Renamon's basically just found her way back to us. Yeah, that is a very weird... that is just a constant translation issue with Renamon. And I did check, she is female. Like, she is a female Kemonogami / Digimon in this game. It's just, for some reason, the localization just consistently used he. And I don't understand. I guess it was just the localization team being weird, because of course they are. Or just a mistranslation. Nothing less. What's the problem with that? I mean, I guess when you put it that way. Welcome to our team, Renamon. Thanks. See, all we had to do was let things play out. You're right. You know, Kato's changed a lot, too, in a good way. It's all thanks to you. You even got the sovereign monsters, and that boy's trusting you. What? But I didn't do anything. The only reason I get by is because you're all here. Since to me, and now we've got Renamon back with us. Whoa. Oh, you're back to that appearance? I've been in it for so long, it just feels right these days. Sure, I guess the rest of us are used to it ourselves. What should we call you? Haru might confuse the professor. Should we call you Renamon? I guess I'm more accustomed to that moniker that you used up until now, just as he is Haru. Okay then, in that case, welcome back, Haru. Thanks. Okay, in a weird way, I think that's a better redemption than in the other timelines. Like, in the other timelines, it feels like she did more to redeem herself in this version. So... yeah. I pushed myself a bit too hard. I feel a little sore. Yeah, you're running all over the place. How about I make it up to you with a massage? And for me, sounds great. Sheesh, not so hard. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's weird. Oh, that feels good. That really hits the spot. Okay. I mean, nothing wrong with giving someone a massage. One second. One second. My name is Gabumon. Gabumon, that's a funny name. How'd you end up with a name like that anyway? How am I supposed to know? It's just my name, isn't that enough? Well, what you doing here? This is my nest, after all. Your nest? Don't you mean your home? What's a home? A home is a place where you live in together with your family. You don't have one of those? Family? What's that? A family is, they're your important people, like my sister, for example. I have no idea what you're talking about. Speaking of which, have you seen my sister? Any idea where she went? No idea what a sister is or what you're talking about. I mean, a sister is a sister. I have no idea about any of that. Enough with the 20 questions already. Well, then who should I ask? Figure it out yourself. Read a book or something. Gomamon parents, what's a parent? Yeah. I think what snapped Renamon back to reality was just the kids sparing her. Like, Miyuki being there makes most sense. I mean, Miyuki actually being there, snapping her out of it makes sense, but... and that part actually I think works better, but in terms of what she does after, I think it fits better here. So, kinda, yeah. I think what snapped her out of it in this version is just seeing how determined the group is to save Miyuki. And even that the professor is that determined. Read a book or something. Gotcha, I know. I'll study a bunch and become a professor or something. Next time I'll teach you tons of things. Never asked you to teach me nothing. Still, if you want to so bad, I won't stop you. Okay, so Garurumon was always a bit jerkish. Back then I was happy for some reason. It was like I'd found the soul I'd lost. I thought us meeting must have been some kind of miracle, and yet... Huff, huff. Where did he go? No, it can't be. Did you leave me behind? Is that all our bond meant to you? No way, our bond. It's real, it's not a lie, so please come out wherever you are. Akiharu. Okay. Akiharu. A dream, huh? Haven't had one of those in a while. Beep. Why'd you show up after all this time? What am I supposed to do? How long are you gonna keep doing this stuff? 5 months all gone, ain't you? Yeah, but if he comes back and sees we've been slacking off, we'd be in deep doo-doo. Yikes, you ain't wrong about that. Come on, we gotta do the rounds. Hey, don't you look familiar? Ah, you're the traitor. Wait. Stop right there. Okay, you two don't stand a chance there. Like, I don't think those two stand a chance. Puppetmon, like, that is also a question. Where's Puppetmon right now? Probably still chasing him. It took on the appearance of a child to protect Miyuki. That's right. For Miyuki's sake, I changed my form to that of Akiharu here. Akiharu? That's my name. Wait, then that means the professor is Miyuki's younger brother and he's been to this world before? Exactly. But younger brother means smaller, right? Huh? But you aren't you big? The logic eludes me as well, but her body stopped growing well in this world. Isn't that something? So little Miyuki is the big sister and big professor's the little brother. My head hurts. So Miyuki wasn't always like that. I mean, kind of weird and quiet. Indeed, my sister was once an emotional girl. Once, he says, so the girl I met back in our world is the original Miyuki then. When half her soul was taken by the master, Miyuki became a different person. She forgot all about me, and all she did was search high and low for her precious brother. Even most of her memories gone, she never forgot about the professor. No, she forgot. After all, there's no way Akiharu could be in this world. Miyuki put herself in danger in order to send him back to your world, you see. Send him back using that gate. Still, no matter how much I tried to stop her, she continued to wander this world. You can figure out the rest, can't you? Renamon, you kept protecting my sister in my place this whole time. You remember now? Yes, not quite. Everything but most of it. So that's why you were confused the first time you met Renamon as Haru. See, I may have forgotten my memories of my youth, but that form is like deja vu. At least sooner, maybe, I could have been more useful to you kids. Don't worry about it, you've been an incredible help as it is. No, I really am ashamed. Besides, not only do I have to save Miyuki, there's something else I have to do. I finally remembered it. Something else? I once left someone behind. I left them alone without a word of goodbye. I have to save my irreplaceable partner. Do you know who that partner is? Indeed, however, the job might be too difficult to do on my own. What are you talking about? You better believe we're gonna help. No, I'm grateful. It's just... I just have one question. What is it? Is there a chance this partner of yours is likely to get in our way? Most likely, unfortunately. Then things are going to be much harder to get that much harder from here on out. There's one of us, of course I want to help him where I can, but if his old partner wants to fight, I don't want to hurt his partner. Besides, saving Miyuki is a top priority. Maybe I should remind him of that. I'll just say we'll help you, because at this point the kids would be like that. He right, we'll help you too. Oh, I understand completely, XX. I hate it when that happens. Henry's right, we'll help you too. Hey, no objections here. Yeah, of course we will. You all have a mission. I cannot allow you to get sidetracked by sentiment. 1 second. Sorry, had to get myself a drink of water. Akuma, everyone. Thank you so much. You have no idea. Ready to go, everyone. The road ahead is going to be bumpy, so be prepared. Got it. Back here when we're all ready. For now, you're all dismissed. Okay, free action. So, let's check something here. So, let's see. Okay, so Agumon has 2 super ultimate evolutions, one of which we know is all Omnimon. I'm guessing the other one is either a Zulongmon or Fanglongmon, but he is definitely one of them. Okay, Minoru has one, so I'm guessing he's the Phoenix. Like, my guess is he's the Phoenix, which I cannot remember the name off the top of my head. So, Labramon is Bahumon, Floramon becomes Ibanwumon, Kato has Bulbotamon as an alternate. The other 2... Oh, excuse me. I don't have them. And Saki has one. So, if I had to guess, I'm guessing Saki's a Zulonmon. And then Agumon's Fanglongmon. And I will be right back. I gotta go do something. Hello, I'm back. Sorry about that. But Let's see. So yeah, I think that's when it happened. I kind of wish those weren't there. I do wish that they just, like, had... Okay, is this not working? Okay, no, there's just a rather sizable delay now for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, so... let's do our typical search around for stuff. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, good. We can try out Ibanwumon. Excuse me, I didn't know. Sorry about that. Okay, so we'll do that. Who all needs it most? Obviously these two. Renamon does need it now. Okay. I do think Renamon's levels carried over. Yeah, sorry about that. See, can I reach you from here? No, I cannot. Let's see. And yeah, that can actually hit. Okay, there we go with that. Okay, and now let's see what Ibanwumon can do. Okay, you're the closest. Okay, so obviously has the Sovereign Protection thing. Mugen, what the? Oh, okay, so it's an AoE. So it's not a ranged one like the original, but it's this huge AoE with a high chance of confusing them. Okay, so in other words, it's... I suppose that okay, and also let's talk to her. Take them all out, Ibanwumon. Very well. Okay, so it's an AoE that deals that... Okay. So yeah, basically it's an AoE attack, but it has a very high chance of confusing them. His best frontliner in the game. Yeah, I can see why. I can certainly see why. Like, I can see a reason. I definitely need to probably want to field her alongside Falcomon, because that speed buff would be very useful. I'm actually going to go over here because I'm going to use Ibowomon's AoE. Yeah, the movement buff. Okay, so let's see how I can... See if I do it here, can I hit? Yes. Yeah, the movement buff. Okay, I want to see what this looks like because I only ever saw it when it was sped up, and I'm not gonna... I'm actually gonna be surprised if the... Okay. Oh, they're dead. Okay, so huge AoE shockwave. Okay. Yeah, I just like to see them at proper speed. Yeah, I can definitely see why she's the best frontliner in the game, because she's a combination of being really durable, of being a really durable fighter, and having that big AoE attack. But yeah, the movement buff. Okay, you're the bigger threat here because you're, well, okay, you're both paralyzed, so yeah. Okay, good. He moved closer. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, Mugen basically is a huge AoE attack with a lot of damage behind it, and it can basically confuse an entire group of enemies at once, potentially. So, yeah. The Sovereigns are freaking powerful. But that's probably meant to be entirely the point, because the Sovereigns are the truthful route unlocks. Okay, let's see. Anything here? Yeah, that is the. I could see still sometimes I might use Saki's other Mega, but it'd be like when there's a bunch of enemies that are all spread out. Like, if the enemies all spread out, if they're clustered, or I can make them clustered, yeah, Ibawomon is definitely the better choice 9 times out of 10. But if it's like a situation where everyone's spread out, that's a situation I think I'd still use her other Mega. But for the most part, yeah, Ibawomon just blows most of, like, that thing is awesome. Okay, well, let me actually check something here. Okay, so Seriousmon obviously does not beat him. I mean, does obviously not do better in nearly any stat, for understandable reasons. Though the difference isn't as huge as some of the others, but it's more type. Okay, yeah, because most of like his big stats are defense. Like his stats are the defensive ones. Well, that is something I do like. First time that Ibawomon has been female as well. But movement, like Seriousmon is slightly faster. That's really the only advantage she has there. But due to the range on her attack, I think I'd still probably use her in certain situations. But primarily only because she's when they're all spread out, Ibawomon's big AoE is not as effective. But okay, nothing here. Okay, well, one thing I am going to do, though, because let me see, I'm going to dump all the speed stuff into her, because while it doesn't raise movement, it still raises how early she's going to be able to move. So raising her speed is a benefit. Should probably dump a lot of these into the ones that aren't going to get super megas. The really Kato is the only one that doesn't get a... Like, Kato and the is the only one that doesn't get a truthful route evolution. Yeah. Actually, come to think about it, that means that probably the best item for her would actually be a Vexing Crystal, wouldn't it? Because the Vexing Crystal... Yeah, I figured. I do want to use the Truthful Route duo, because this is kind of their moment to shine, so I'm definitely going to use them. Obviously, I'm going to use the ones that get the Sovereigns. Yeah, I hate to say it, Kato's probably going to get left behind a lot. What are you doing in a place like this, Mew? Oh, Takuma, well, I don't have anything to prepare, you know. Sure, I guess Kato's taking care of that. Said I'd do my part, but he wasn't having any of it. I got bored, and it made me start thinking. So much happened in this world. I know, at first I thought you were a pretty weird kid. Well, what do you expect? I was excited to be in this place. I didn't know how to deal with you, but it turns out you're pretty normal after all. That's kind of embarrassing. Still, when I saw how worried you were about all the little guys at the amusement park, I realized what a nice girl you are. Well, I was their queen after all. Of course, I was worried about everyone. There are bad queens out there too. You should be proud, you know. Thanks, Takuma. Huh. Compliment, I mean, I don't usually get any of those except from Kato. I feel a lot more self-assured. Knew Mia was a good kid. She makes me want to tease her when she's this honest. I'm just gonna say you're a good kid. You're a good kid. I'm sure you're getting more compliments in the future. Good. Yeah. Do you think so? Yeah, definitely. Okay, then I'll do my best. Need more compliments from you. Hey, Takuma. I think Kato and Renamon are a lot alike. Kato and Renamon? Yeah, both of them feel strongly about someone else. Yeah, I kind of noticed that. Like, there are still uses for, like, the biggest use that, Sakuyamon has at this point is Amethyst Mandala, I believe, removing stat buffs, I believe it does, which does come in handy, but yeah, obviously I'm going to field the Sovereigns. Like, obviously when I get all 4 of them, they're going to be on the field, which is going to be these, I'm assuming these 4. Like, there's no real, there's obviously no question about that, I don't think, because they're the only ones that have open spaces left. Obviously Takuma. And of course these 2. Especially him. That is one thing I'm noticing, is looking at what the kids. Obviously, you know, this is like I'm generally thinking one of these is Fang Longmon. Obviously, he's going to get the bird. She already got Bakumon. Or Baihumon. I don't know how to pronounce that. She got Ibanumon. I'm guessing a Zulonmon. And then these 2 get their megas in this version. Kato seems to be the only one that doesn't get anything in the truthful route. Like, he seems to kind of gotten the short end of the stick on the truthful route, because the only thing he unlocks in any route is Botamon. That's it. I get that there are only there's only 5 Sovereigns if you count Fang Longmon, where there's, you know, 6 kids that other than the truthful route duo. But it feels like like Kato should have got something. It kinda, I'm not sure what you could have gave him, but it felt like Kato should have gotten something for the truthful route, but he didn't. If it was Kato, he'd work his butt off for you for decades. That means Miyuki and I both have people that care deeply about us. That's why I'm sure our voices will reach her. Lots of people care for Miyuki. I bet any of their voices could get through. You're right, I'm sure she'll hear us. So make sure you keep going until your voice reaches her, Takuma. I'm sure she'll respond. Miu's words energize me. I feel like I can do anything with someone like her around. You're saying, Miu, it's not just me. Our voices will reach her. Of course they will. I'll pitch in to save Miyuki, too. You didn't stand her when we first met, you know. Is that right? Yeah, she wouldn't talk to anyone, just staring into space. But once I knew we both have people we care about so deeply, things changed. We've got to save her for the Professor, Renamon, everyone who cares about her. If we rescue Miyuki and save this world, I think I'll have grown up a bit. I think you're pretty good right already, Miu. No, see, I can't put my feelings into words yet. I want to express my gratitude to Kato properly for once. He's lucky to have a sister like you. That's not true. I'm still just a brat. I don't want to be the kind of kid that puts his mind at ease. Then I'll be able to say I paid him back for saving me. I'm sure Kato will be happy to hear you say that. You may be right. Kato goes gaga when it comes to me. There she goes again. Man, those 2 really are a pair. I'm just gonna keep going with this. You're a great sister. I can tell how much you worry about Kato. Don't go taking Kato's side. Stay on my side, okay? Yeah, I will. Still, it'd be nice to have a sister like you. Oh man, not you two. One brother's enough. Hey, don't you have to get ready, Takuma? Go on already. Alright. I'll see you later, Mew. I'm not sure what you could have given Kato. But, like I said, it feels like he should have gotten something. But I'm not sure what you could have gave him on the truthful route. Like, my Otismon has multiple Digivolutions you could have gone with. Oh, I know what... Okay, here's what I would... Okay, if I were to do a rewrite of this... Well, not a rewrite. Add something for Kato in the truthful route. With maybe a little bit of a rewrite at the... What do you call it? At the amusement park. Because the amusement park would have been the perfect spot for Kato to get something like this. I would have given him Beelzebub Burst Mode. Like... If Kato were to get anything on the truthful route, I'd say during the amusement park thing, because he's fighting to protect Mew's special place, have that be when he gets given Beelzebub Burst Mode. Like that would have been perfect for what you could give him on the truthful route is Burst Mode. Or no, Blast Mode. Sorry, Blast Mode. Burst Mode and Blast Mode are two different things. Yeah, is there actually a Beelzebub Burst Mode? I don't think there's a Beelzebub Burst Mode. I know there's Beelzebub Blast Mode. But, yeah, there's Beelzebub Blast Mode. But, yeah, I think that would have been perfect to get, and it would have been a much-needed upgrade for him. Like, I think that would have been what I would have given him on the truthful route if it were up to me. I would have given him that. It also would give them a chance to, you know, make Beelzebub actually useful. And talk about guts. What do you mean? I mean doing the same thing low enough for that brat to become an old man for nothing. That'd be too much for me. You talking about Renamon? Exactly, I can't believe it all that time. I can't even imagine, man. How'd Renamon even stay sane? I mean, she kinda didn't. She kinda didn't. Miyuki must have meant that much. So, if you knew that saving Miyuki would take an insane amount of time, would you still do it? I would, and not just her. I'd come to the rescue for any of my friends. I really think you would. Wish I could be like you. You should keep doing you, man. No point in becoming like me. I would have gone with Venomiotismon as Kato's base Mega and Mallow as the truthful upgrade. That would also be cool. That would also be cool, and it would actually add to things, because we've had Heroic Beelzebub. I think we've had... let's see, Tamer's Beelzebub did a heal face turn and became good. Then, Cross Wars Beelzebub. Actually, no, he became Beelzebub when he became a good guy. He was Baelmon, I think, before he became Beelzebub. So we've had good guy Beelzebub before, but we've never had a good guy Myotismon. And so that would make Venomiotismon and Mallow-Myotismon unique. Especially when Mallow-Myotismon literally, let me see. If I remember right, the Japanese version for him was Bilial Vamdemon, I believe. I stand for you can save anyone. The guy right now? Absolutely. When I think of how you were when we got to this world. You changed a lot, that's how I know. Yeah, maybe. The fact I can understand this guy now is proof enough. Q. I wonder if I can keep growing after we've saved this world. After we save this world, I'm sure Ra will be the way he is now. Same with all of us. He wants to be included, so I'll go with that. Let's do this grow together, even after we've saved this world. After we're all done here, our lives will go on. I have a bunch of friends who will be with me through my long life. QQ. So together then? Yeah, let's grow together. Still, man, the world's given me us a ton of memories. Honestly, there's still a lot I want to forget. For real, it feels like people have been messing around with me the whole time. That's not true. Not for you, sure, but Minoru, man. I mean, I guess it's my fault for giving him so much ammunition in the first place. One day, everything went down here will be distant memories. I'm sure that's true, and when that happens, I don't want them to be great memories. That's why we'll save Miyuki. We've got to. Right, shows how much he's changed, seeing how forward-thinking he's become. You're right, we'll save Miyuki, head back with everyone most definitely. You'll help me, won't you? Cute! Thank you. Alright, I'm pumped. I don't care if it's a master or a sovereign monster. I'm actually a bit anxious about the whole thing. This is no time to play it cool, man. Yeah, all the sovereign monsters we faced so far have been tough. Freaking tough. It takes all 4 of them to hold back the power of the master, right? Of course, I'm worried about whether or not we can pull through. Still don't plan on stopping, do you? Nah, man, it's just jitters, you know? I'm here, don't worry. Playing it a bit too cool, ain't ya? But for real, with you around, I feel like I can do anything, you know? That's true blue man through and through. Alright, time to get ready for the job ahead. We better go for broke, Takuma. Yeah, let's do what we can. Okay, so didn't get anything there, but he's also the guy we've got the highest affinity with out of everyone. So, and that actually works pretty well, because he's probably my favorite character at this point. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the the session. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. See you guys next time. Bye! I still don't have a catchphrase.